Alright, Master Edwards here. We're going to go move by move through Hwa-Rang pattern. Alright, so we're going to go through all 29 moves and maybe get some reps on some of the moves, but the goal is to have you follow me all the way through this where you can see all the techniques, and I may like to film the form going the other direction also, so we can make sure that we've got everything down correctly. Alright, so starting off the ready stance, the right hand makes the knife hand, and you'll take your left thumb and put it on this knuckle, and then take the middle finger and put it on the thumbnail, and then just make knife hands from there. Alright, so there's your specific how to do ready stance. This is called closed ready stance, C position. Alright, so the opening move, we're going to relax. We're going to bend the knees. As we relax, the hands come into position as we come back up, and then we step left with the left palm block, again out in front of the left shoulder. From here we're going to do two punches. The two punches are not connected, so we do want to get a down, up, down, down, up, down on both of those movements. Alright, so the opening three moves are relax and 1, relax and 2, relax and 3. Alright, from there, the right foot is going to come up to the left foot slightly, and we'll step back out into a back L stance with a square block. In this right side forward back L stance, up to the right hand is out at shoulder level, the left hand covering the head. If I'm looking at my right front two knuckles, I should still be able to see my high block in my peripheral vision. Alright, so from there I'm going to relax and then come back up and use the upward punch, a circular punch. Alright, the left hand should be up about philtrum level as we do this move. So again, from the square block, I'm going to relax, come back up, and drop back down again. That left hand comes into the shoulder, but not touching, just slightly away from. Alright, so the next move, I'm going to reach out just a little bit. I've almost reached out. Alright, so I want to just kind of bring the hand over and pull this hand back to my side. As my right hand, when it gets back to my side, I'm going to slide out into a fixed stance with a side punch. That slide is about shoulder width. Alright, so I want to move out here and get into a nice long fixed stance as we go into that side punch. Alright, we've done side punches before. We've done side punches in back L stances. We've done them in horse stances, but in Hwa-Rang pattern, it's done in a fixed stance. Alright, from there, we're going to bring the feet back together. The reaction arm reaches out a little bit, and we have the standing L stance with the overhead knife hand. Alright, again, the elbow is not bent, the arm is straight, closed to open hand at the very end. And then from here, my legs are straight, so I really need to impress this bending, and then I can relax, coming up and back down into a left front stance with a step punch. Alright, so let's go back to ready stance and put those opening movements together. Alright, so again, ready stance, correct, and we relax, bring the hand up as we come up, and then out as we come up, and then left step with the left palm. And then remember, it's relax and punch, relax and punch. Then again, down, up, and square block to the right, down, up, and left circular upset punch. Then pull the right hand back, sliding, fixed stance for the side punch. Then the right foot steps back to the left foot, the standing L stance with the overhead knife hand. And then we relax and step punch with the left. Alright, so that would be, let's go one more time. We'll count the movements together. So from our ready stance, we have relax and 1, relax and 2, relax and 3, relax, down, up is what we're talking about, and 4, relax and 5, relax and 6, relax and 7, relax and 8. Alright, now the ninth move, we're going to move to the front and make a low block step punch. So just think Chun-Ji on this one. Alright, so on number 9, we relax, left front front stance with the left low block. And then we're going to relax as we come forward with the right step punch. Now from that right side forward front stance with a step punch, this is where we make our side kick, or we make our grab and our step to make the side kick. So if you remember from the tutorial, you're going to, left foot is going to drag up to about shoulder width apart to here. All right. As I do that, my left elbow is going to come slightly forward, not all the way forward. You want to keep it back at a good, maybe a good 45-degree angle from the punch. All right. And as I do that, I'm going to come in here. My hand is going to attach to the side. All right. Now, again, someone has grabbed a hold of us, and I don't want to have to fight with them and pull them in. I'm just going to let them hold the wrist. But I'm going to trap their hands as I step up and then side kick. All right. As I pull back, the hands don't move, but as I throw the kick, the hands will come back to my side. All right. So that from the step punch, it's going to go grab and step up. Good. Remember, don't bring the elbow too far forward. And then pull as we middle side kick. And then we go to neutral with the right foot after the side kick and down for the right knife hand strike. That is a back L stance. All right. From the knife hand strike, we're going to step punch 2 times. Forward and 1, forward and 2. All right. So let's go back and go from ready stance to the to that last step punch. All right. So we have our hands, proper ready stance, and we have 1 palm block, 2 with a punch, 3 with a punch, 4 with a square block, 5 with a circular upset, 6 with a sliding side punch, 7 with the overhead knife hand, 8 with the step punch, 9 with the low block, 10 with the step punch, and then from there, that right front stance, I'm going to grab, step up, and pull back with side kick, and knife hand strike, and then the step punch, stepping left, front stance with the punch, and then stepping right, front stance with the right punch. All right, now from there, I'm going to spin 270 degrees, so I'm going to go backwards. So from this right front stance, right punch, if I just look over my shoulder, the next target is there. I'm going to pick the back leg up and spin around into a back L stance. Left side forward back L stance with the double knife hand block. All right. From there, I'm going to step forward and roll right front stance into the right spear hand. All right. From that right front stance, right spear hand, my right foot is going to step slightly up. Then I'm going to pick the left foot up and turn back L stance, left double knife hand block behind me. From that left back L stance double knife hand block, I've got 2 high section turning round kicks, both at 45-degree angles. With both kicks, the hands need to come in guarding position. And these kicks are in fast motion, so we need to get there. All right, now that does not mean bring your knee under and get there that fast. All right, we still need to chamber with the knee behind us so we can get the turning round kick with good range of motion as well. But just don't hesitate much between the kick. All right, so these are high section, and again, we want to watch where those hands go. So from that left back L stance, double knife hand block, the hands come up, and there's a left side forward back L stance, double knife hand block that direction. All right, so let's go back to our right front stance, right front punch, and let's go from here all the way after that second side kick to that double knife hand block. Let's kind of put those movements together again. All right, so the left foot spins around 270 degrees, spinning around backwards. Then we make the back L stance double knife hand, step forward, right front stance spear hand, step slightly up, reach back and double knife hand block. I am left side forward in my back L stance for the double knife hand block. Then the 2 high round kicks, hands guarding position. And I may not have mentioned before, after the round kick, just drop your leg straight down. Where do I land? Straight down. Where's that? Straight under, straight down. All right, so when we throw the first round kick, guarding, and just put the foot straight down. And then the other knee up and around, high turning round kick, hands guarding, and then neutral and left side forward back L stance, double knife hand block. Okay, from the left side forward, back L stance, double knife in block. Now we're going to start going backwards. All right, we're going to take that left foot and we're going to make a left front stance, and from there we're going to make a low block in that left front stance. And then my left foot is going to gather slightly, and I'll step back out and make my back L stance, go to the back of the room, but I'm going to make my punch over here at this angle. Again, I've seen people make their stance over there like that. No, back L stance, go straight back, like we're going back to our mark again, right? All right, so the back L stance and punch out here in front of the shoulder. Then we're going to step with two more. So my right foot is going to step, and I'll make the left reverse punch. All right, and same thing again, my left foot is going to step, and I make the right punch. So I'm now left side forward in this L stance with those reverse punches. What that'll look like facing you guys, facing the camera, is from the left front stance low block, my left foot is going to gather, and it's going to be, and then hips over and back, 2, hips over and back, 3. Just 3 punches, have a good wind up, and twist into all 3 of those punches. Again, one more time. From here, it's going to be relax, and 1, relax, and 2, relax, and 3. 3 reverse punches, not too far out, just out in front of that shoulder, basically. All right, now from that left side forward back L stance with the reverse punch, you're going to bring your left foot in slightly and then shift or slip into a front stance with the X block low. All right, or midsection X block anyway. So we're shifting into this position. So I'm in a left side forward back L stance, going straight backwards. Punches over here toward the side just a little bit. My left foot slightly gathers, and we have the X block. From there, the right foot is going to step forward and spin around like this. Having these 2 different lines on the mats, I think, is very fortunate right here, because I'll show you the footwork on this. From this stance, this right foot is supposed to stay, so that means the left foot moves over just to the other line. So I'm not moving my right foot to where the line of the left foot. I'm keeping this right foot in line, and I'm going straight over. And there is a little bit of a slide, obviously, to get over there into that back L stance. The right elbow is the primary elbow on that, so we're going to look over the right shoulder. All right, so those movements from that low block, we have the low block, left front stance low block, and then the gather, reverse punch, reverse punch, reverse punch. From there, the left foot gathers slightly for the midsection X block, and then I'm going to bring my right foot, step forward, spin around with that reverse elbow. Again, right elbow is a little bit sharper because the hand is up just a little bit higher. Not much. Just the judges on the panel are going to notice that. Others are not going to notice that hand is just a little bit higher, but we will see that little bit of detail right there. All right. After the reverse elbow strike here, as the left foot spins around backwards, my right hand is going to be in position here, and I'm going to block, block. All right. So the timing on that is from the reverse elbow, as the left leg picks up and is spinning around backwards, my hands are going to come in cross, and when the foot touches, that's when we perform the first block, and my right hand is high, my left hand is low, and then I'm going to chamber it and do one more. And that's where the left hand is high and the right hand is low. You will see on the first one how we're landing. So the foot is coming down with the first one, and on the second one, I'm going to come up off my heels a little bit and back down, kind of create a little bit of sine wave for that second movement. All right. So the way that'll look like from there is, as I'm spinning around backwards, I'm going to be here for that first block, and as my foot touches, there's the first block, and then I'm going to chamber, come up, and make the second block. So it's landing 1, 2, and then from there we'll be here facing this direction. All right. The last 2 moves, The left foot is going to step forward into an L stance with a double knife hand block. Then we're going to go feet together, bring the hands in, and then back. And the right foot steps out to a right side forward L stance with a double knife hand block. From there, the right foot comes back to the left foot into closed C position. All right. Okay, so let's look at the entire end of that pattern in two different directions, a little bit more at speed. Okay, so I'm going to be in my left front stance with my low block. I just did round kick, double knife hand block. All right, so I'm going to make my left front stance low block, and then I'm going to gather and left front stance punch, right side forward front stance punch, left side forward front stance punch. From there, I'm going to gather a little bit, X block, and then sliding into the reverse elbow. As the left foot spins around, I'm going to, and then the left foot steps, and then feet together, and right foot steps, and back into closed C position. Okay, so what that will look like facing the camera, I just did my high round kick, left side forward back L stance, double knife hand block. All right, I'll just show you the moves facing the cameras. Left front stance, low block, and then the left foot gathers with the reverse punch. Right foot steps, left punch. Left foot steps, punch. From there, the left foot gathers slightly for the X block. Then the left foot spins around backwards. The right hand is the one that's on the outside here. And as the foot touches, then the left foot steps, and feet together, bring the hands in, back, and the right foot steps. And then the right foot comes back to ready stance. All right, so there's a slow instructional version of that. I'm going to do this form again for you, another video, facing forward and facing away, the entire form, no talking. That way you can just kind of see the natural speed and rhythm of the techniques. If you have any questions, please let me know.